Hello everyone, I am back. I tried to do this video earlier, but my phone was acting up, so we're gonna try it again. If you don't know, about the video, that I posted about Chucky, a couple of weeks ago, I kinda hinted at me trying to do a Okay. A video about reviewing, I hit my, ouch. Okay, the, kind of talking about the whole talking line of the Chucky. I also own Talking Tiffany, so I was like, no, I'm just gonna do both of them. At the end, I'm gonna do something a little bit different and put my opinion on how they could fix them and all that. So let's get into it. I am using Spirit Halloween Wiki because it has all the years and all that. The first Talking Chucky doll came out in 2015, and this is what it looked like. Nothing like Chucky. I mean, in my opinion, I like it because I did see it in stores. The one that they had in stores was actually pretty interesting and cool. It was also my first time going to Spirit Halloween, so that day is actually really memorable and all that. So, this came out in 2015 and ended in 2018. Chucky has 9 or 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 8 lines. He has a stabbing motion, and his head moves side to side, and his mouth opens and closes when he's talking. That stays the same for all the Chucky dolls, so I'm not going to keep mentioning that. In 2019, they came out with this version. This was sold until 2020. And there's a picture. I'm just saying right now, the picture looks nothing like him. So, like, I was kind of confused because I was like, I never wanted to get the 2019 version, but then I got one. As you guys know, I got this guy a couple of weeks ago from one of the stores, and I don't think they were actually supposed to be selling them anymore. So, now they came out with an updated, this one came out in 2021 and actually ended this year. So I'm wondering if they actually are making a new version once again. I want to point out, when I was doing some research on the Chucky lineup, it was interesting that the this one is actually the biggest one that they made. It says it on the packaging, which I'm kind of confused with. But they definitely have changed him after a couple of years. I don't know why I just shut that off, but okay. So this is the 2019 and 2020 version. This is what he looks like up close. This is way better with the lighting that I have in here instead of trying to do it outside. Again, as I was saying,
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
he has
Now the first thing we gotta do is get
head
him out of
movement,
this body
and
once and for all.
mouth movement.
A true classic. Never goes out of style. I'll be
on to Chucky and Tiffany. As you guys know, if you follow my TikTok, I got her 2 years ago, I believe. Actually around the time that they first released the updated one. Actually, it was around the time when the old one and the updated one, the old one got replaced by the updated one, which was kind of interesting because I didn't know that until I bought it and I was like, that's not what I ordered. But I guess it was. And both of these guys are made by YJ. I don't know if I mentioned that already or not. One thing I found that was interesting on the Spirit Halloween wiki is it actually shows a prototype version of it, so I am gonna show you guys what that looks like if you haven't seen the prototype. That's the prototype version. There's not that much about the prototype version, which is interesting. This is the 2019, so the same year as he came out, and she also ended in 2020. One thing I thought was kind of interesting is she has only 4 lines and only a head movement and mouth movement. The thing is, I remember seeing one that had an arm movement, and when I got her, I was like, she don't have arm movement, like, what the heck? So I did a bunch of research and found out none of them had arm movement. So I don't know if that was the prototype that I saw or what. If you guys know anything about that, please comment why they canceled that or what. And then in 2020, hold on. Taping and talking at the same time, not working. In 2021, they came out with the updated one that I have. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about prototypes, which is pretty interesting. Now I don't think I need this anymore. So we shut that off, and I'm gonna show you what she does. Even some of you might already know, she only does
Take it from me, honey.
head movement.
Plastic is no substitute for a nice hunk of wood.
The batteries are kind of
Chucky, look at us.
dead and hard.
Don't you see? We belong dead. Goodbye, darling. I'll see you in hell.
That's why. I don't know if it's hair, because I did realize hair was getting caught in her neck area. This is kind of disappointed, but that's what she looks like. I don't know if it's just this one, but the Tiffany, hold on. The Tiffany logo on her is like shows reversed, I guess. I don't know. One thing I loved about the Tiffany is that you can actually make her stand. Something you can't do with Chucky. So if they do remake Chucky, I really want him to stand and actually have his battery compartment actually where the battery compartment is on the actual doll. That would be really cool. Because they keep updating Chucky, but they keep having the battery compartment for the base, which I don't really like. Because in the movie, she opens him up from the back to find out the batteries are not in there. So, I hope they change that eventually. And now, Tiffany, the only thing I hope they do is the motion on the face on mine is a little bit softer than Chucky's is, so you can't really see that much because it kind of moves the whole face, which kind of is weird in a little way. So that's the only thing that I would recommend them updating on her, and maybe having her less thin for the collar piece because it kind of falls down all the time. But I feel like they really can do something with this line. I would love to see a talking Glenn / Glenda doll. That would be really cool. And I would totally buy that to go with this set. Also, they can do different dolls. Like, I would love to see an Annabelle one where her head moves and her eyes kind of just, follow the head movement kind of thing. That would be really cool. Being like she can look this way and her eyes go that way. Being that she don't have mouth movement, so they can really do well with the eyes. And then with the new Megan thing going on, they could really do a Megan one. That would be really cool. And also, what I think they should try to do, even though it might not be that big of a hit, or might be, being that we don't see that many of it, but the 2019's Chucky, the Buddy doll, Chucky, and like they can make the hand, go up, and like the hand would turn like red or something. I don't know, like do something a little bit different than the Chucky that they have with the original, Chucky. But make it, fit that movie, and I just feel like we don't see Buddy that much. And maybe he can sing his little song or something like that instead of trying to copy and paste kind of thing. Because I feel like doing a lot of horror movie dolls like this would be really cool, and I would love to see all the different ones they can do. I'm pretty sure YJ is also the one that made the spinning Harley Quinn doll, where her head move like does 360, and that was a big hit. So if they stay with the tabletop dolls, I feel like they could make a really good move off that as well. And I'd buy all of the horror movie dolls because I love. You can kind of get like not a life size one, but it's a good placement in like a haunted house or something. And I'm very happy that I have the full set of these. And I'm gonna turn them both on.
You do know who I am. And if you know what's good for you, you are going to love, honor, and obey.
I really wish the lines would line up together. But
goes out of style. You got your wish.
Take it from me, honey. Plastic is no substitute for a nice hunk of wood.
I feel like it makes a really good set. But that's all for this video. Bye and out.